Should you buy the new Biomaster 2 or just grab the old Biomaster series until it's still available on the market? That's my question for today. This will be an honest review from someone who tried almost all the filters in the market. It's not a sponsored video. Part of this video will also be a user guide. So let's get going and compare our two filters. Are the improvements worth the extra money? And which are the differences between the two models? First of all, Biomaster is a revolutionary filter because of the Prefilter design. A unique concept that changed how external filters work forever. It's the only filter in the world that has this easy releasing Prefilter, so you can easily clean the Prefilter fast and without a mess or a huge leak on the floor. Being so easy to detach it, it means you will also clean it more often compared to other filters on the market. So that's very good for your fish tank. The blue part, it's also a priming button. You can prime it like so, and the water will go in the filter. I will show you later. For our pre-filter we have 4 different types of sponges that we can select. The 10 ppi, in my opinion these are crap. I will throw them away. 30, 45 and 60. ppi means pores per inch. It's the thickness of the sponge. And apart from this we have active charcoal impregnated sponges. The black ones, those are in 45 pore per inch, just like the blue ones. You buy them in set of 4 or 6 depending on the size of your filter. I will show you later my favorite sponge setup for the pre-filter. And here is our first difference between the Biomaster 1 and 2 series. The hole of the central tube are bigger and better spread, so the water flow will be improved here. But I was cleaning my pre-filter weekly anyway. I don't expect you to clean it more than once a week, so having more holes doesn't make such a big difference. But this kind of plastic might be harder to get clogged by algae, so cleaning it might be less often needed. Next, I will do a quick unboxing and talk about lily work, tubing and other fittings. They all come in the separate box, not in the main one where the filter is. Inside we will find a 4 meter long dark hose with an internal diameter of 16 millimeters. Here are the old Biomaster fittings and the 2 spray bars connected by a small section of clear hose. But I will show you now what the new model has in store for us. As you can see, the fittings are different. They are way more aesthetic now, and OASE changed the way we reduce our filter flow. They've changed the spray bars also. The filter now comes with a set of lily pipes. Seems like a decent quality plastic. Not as transparent as acrylic ones, but they are almost as nice as neo lily pipes are. Unfortunately, I tried out, but they aren't compatible with neo gadgets. Like a skimmer, reliever, or at least the shrimp's protection. At least they are free, so if you like them, you save up some money. And because of the curved angle, the flow should be much better now compared to the old version that had 2 angles of 90 degrees. Speaking of old, here is how we would adjust the filter flow on Biomaster 1, either with the back of our tweezers or a screwdriver. Next step is to connect the output and the input. This will go in our tank and this one goes here. It's not such a big deal, I won't bore you with that. And you have to add one of these on that block to secure the hose. Screw it like so and you're safe. See, you can turn the connector around and adjust the hose direction according to your needs. To get the block out, turn the switch to the unlock position. You can clean this if you want. Right now they block the water inside the hoses. The hoses should be here and the water is blocked there. But if you want to clean it well, you just turn this clockwise and with a brush you can clean it easily. You brush well inside and that's it, you got the point. Just like so. After that you need to turn it back counterclockwise. You see that there are two markings on this block. So you need to align them to the corresponding holes on the filter. Only after the hose block is on unlock position you can access and unlock the pre-filter as well. Until then the switch is blocked. This way you can't accidentally remove the pre-filter and flood your room. As I pointed out, pre-filter also has three markings that you need to align. Just add it like so and then turn until it fits. Just like so. So this is the position. Now you can lock it and it won't come out anymore. Speaking of safety measures, to be able to close or open the last two of these, you need the holder to be in this position. Another cool feature that makes this filter so popular, it's the built-in heater. It has a separate power cord, it comes with a label so you won't forget to unplug it when the filter is turned off for maintenance. The filter that comes with a heater also have thermo in their name, but you can easily convert a simple biomaster to a thermo one by adding something like that. Both of these are coming in a small package of the filter. Maybe if the heater is broken or you decide you no longer need one, by unscrewing this and adding a simple cap instead, you convert it to a normal biomaster. Or if you want to add a heater to your regular biomaster, you unscrew this, add a special adapter and you buy a heater separately. If you notice, it has an internal O-ring so the water won't leak out where the heater is inserted. It also has an external O-ring. The canister itself remains the same, no point in changing something that is perfectly built. This is German quality, you can tell for sure. It has very good quality plastic. There is where the pre-filter would go, and we have some space here for the water to go all the way up. They come with heavy duty O-rings that I never had to change or even lubricate them. They are made to last you a lifetime. You should lubricate them if you can, but I don't have Vaseline or silicone and it never was a problem. With the help of magic, now we have two propeller heads or leads, or I don't know how to call them. Old and the new one, the new propeller has 6 blades instead of just 3. This probably really is better for the power consumption. The new propeller head and the lead now comes with a curvature. The old one is flat, so this supposedly will evacuate the air in a more silent manner. But accepting the noise made by this air when it's carried out of the filter by the water. Shh, biomaster, it's very silent. Here is our filter media. Unfortunately, only mechanical filtration. It doesn't come with biological filter media. For this 850 biomaster we have 6 big baskets and a smaller one. They are still coming with helix, which supposedly it is a biological filtration, but only if it is inside of a fluid filter media. It has to be moving all the time for it to make a biological filtration. The foam is good quality. You may keep a basket with foam if you want. Maybe the bottom one should be with foam. The water goes down to the bottom of the canister, but only after it's initially cleaned by the pre-filter. And then we'll rise again and we'll pass all the filter media. We'll go from these holes and we'll rise up and leave the filter after the media polished our water. This is how I would set up my basket tray. All of them should be with biological filtration, and maybe the top one you can keep the red one, or if you are using Purigen or Purity or something like that, you can remove this one as well and just add some basket with chemical filtration there. You see a bag of Purity or even 2 bags. You can remove this and put your chemical filtration there, something like that. I have Masterline Purity inside. It's similar to Seachem Purigen. And on top of it, just added the grill. This is the most important. Biological filtration. It doesn't matter what, you can use matrix, you can use pumice. You see I have some pumice here. Siporax, Micromag balls, and Eheim Substrat Pro. Make sure you don't put too much media in a tray, because it will deform your basket and your filter will suffer. You see, in time they won't fit as well if you put too much media inside. Try not to overcrowd it. Put the lid on. Close it, and there you go. We have our filter ready to go. Just need to connect the hoses and that's it. So, are the new feature worth the extra money? For me, for surely doesn't. And unfortunately, soon the classic model, the Biomaster one, won't be available on the market anymore, so we'll be forced to buy the new one and spend the extra bucks on it. But despite the extra money, I still consider this filter a best buy. It's better than other filters, except maybe the stainless steel filters from ADA. I also don't buy that bullshit about the power consumption being reduced because of the water flow circulation inside the canister. You can see on the box the marked value that supposedly is obtained now. But in electronics, if you have a fixed voltage, a consumer, in this case the propeller, the energy consumption is always the same. This is how I set up my pre-filter. I have 4 very fine sponges, 45 ppi, and 2 medium sponges, the red one of 30 ppi. They also collect some muck, but compared to the 45 ppi ones, they won't get clogged so often. So if I go away for holidays or live a longer period of time from home, I don't worry about my flow. But I normally clean them weekly or at least every second week. I already mentioned that I like a lot the Neo Lily pipes, so for that my improvement it's a clear hose. This one it's 16 by 24 made by Chihiros. Okay friends, make your purchase wise, and if you are happy about it, let your friends know about this video and about my channel. Will help them as well to buy the best filter possible. But having a great filter isn't enough. You also need to do a lot of maintenance in your aquarium, so I will leave you a nice video about tips and tricks for maintenance and water change. Thank you. Click it fast and enjoy that video.